Yeah.
With a left stick in the bumper with Pavel there, how does that change the design versus the right stick in the bumper?
Definitely a different threat. I actually think it opens pass up a little bit more. If a D wants to go and block his shot, he can easily fake it and go into pad for a one-timer. So I think it'll help him get his shot off a little bit more or be a little more dangerous on that side. For me, obviously, I don't have the same threat with Pav there as I did with Bergie. So maybe we'll look for shot tips a little bit more often, or we'll have to go through that a little bit. We can roll him and I try to create a little space that way, but it'll definitely be a work in progress to figure out where our new plays are and the different threats we have with the different sticks.
Does that open up the seam for you at all, up to David, if Pavel's stick into the slot?
It really depends on the team that we're playing against. Different teams kill different way. If you're playing against a diamond, that backside guy's job is to play on past and cut that seam, so it should really never be there. And then other guys overload, and that middle guy plays a slot. So it just depends on who we're playing.
What have your impressions been of Low-Rye when you were able to see him just so far?
I've had very few moments on the ice with him. And I'm not always watching him, but skated with him this summer, and I was really impressed with his abilities. He skates very well. He's a big kid, very poised with the puck. He's very confident with the puck. He's not scared to try different things. So I'd like to see more of him, in an NHL setting where he's competing against NHL players and just see how quick he can move pucks, break it out. That's going to be his test, is how he can do under pressure in forechecks and with guys barreling on him. And, you don't have that extra second to make a play. So it'll be interesting to see how he can do there. But I've been really impressed with him when I've been out with him.
Brad, not sure if you're aware of the Mark Stone situation that happened the other day.
Yeah, I saw it.
So if that's you and a kid trying to make it comes at you like that, are you reacting the same way as him, or how would you react?
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy, I think, just because, you don't ever want to get hit like that, regardless if he's an NHL player or not. But at the same time, that's how every guy had to play to get into the NHL. I mean, you're out there to do a job, try to make an impression and steal someone's career. So if you think that you're going to go out there and not get hit, it doesn't matter who you are. You have to be ready to play every single night. I understand that guys don't like getting hit in preseason because they're worried about, a guy like him. He's making a lot of money. He's on a very long-term deal. He knows he's going to be on the team. And he wants to make sure that he can, he's been a little bit injury-ridden. He wants to get into the season and do well and focus on that. But, if you're going to play in preseason, you have to be aware that guys are going to be trying to make a name for themselves and doing whatever it takes to make a team. Not everyone has the ability to make it as a top six forward. You have to be able to play physical and play hard and play with emotion, show that you can do other things. And if a kid, his job is out there to hit and to be physical, then you got to know that that's a possibility. And it's easy to get comfortable in this league, and when you've been around for a while. And again, I understand both sides, but when you're out there, there's going to be kids trying to make it. But yeah, if I get hit like that, I would probably react the same way.
Would you air it out to us though?
Depends on the situation, if it was dirty or not. I thought that was a clean hit.
Me too.
But again, I was that kid one time, and I was doing that same stuff in inter-squad games. So, I don't feel bad doing it to guys on opposing teams. So that's part of the gig. It has kind of left the game a little bit. That's, part of trying to get the physicality out of hockey, is that there's still kids that are going to do it. And, you get comfortable out there not getting hit. It's going to happen at some point. But, we're in training camp. And like I said, to make a team out of camp, you need to steal someone's job, which is ultimately someone's career. And, you're not going to let that happen easily. So regardless if it's inter-squad or in practice or during games, you're going to get everybody's best and everyone's highest compete. And if you're not, then those guys don't deserve to be here.
As far as tonight goes, do you have a checklist of things in terms of what you want to accomplish?
Yeah. I think it's always the biggest thing is getting that first one on your belt. Rarely does it go well. You know, I've found in the past I've gotten frustrated in inter-squad or in exhibition games where, you know, it wasn't coming as easy as I was expecting it to. So kind of my mindset now going to exhibition games is to make sure that I try to do the little details right and not get caught into playing too much summer hockey. You know, when you're playing summer hockey for 5 months and you know, you're stick handling through everybody and, you know, not worried about cutting through the middle of the ice and protecting pucks. They can catch up to easy in these exhibition games. So it's about making strong plays, taking care of pucks to the lines, and you know, trying to play the system that we're, you know, working on. Just trying to build for the season, and you know, the plays will come when they're there. The ice is usually really bad this time of year, and guys don't really play a system. They're running around, they're energetic, and they're out of place. So the games are really tough to play in. So the biggest thing is just trying to focus on doing the right things and trying to build towards the season. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.